Hi, welcome to Arkintel. Two giants of entertainment are gearing up for battle. Right in the heart of Florida, Disney and Universal are pouring nearly $30 billion into their theme parks, racing to outbuild, out-innovate, and outlast each other. But while castles rise and roller coasters twist into the sky, the economy is flashing warning signs. Consumer spending is cooling, international tourism is slipping, and rising tariffs could turn budgets upside down. Is this the golden age of theme parks or a billion-dollar misread of the moment? Let's take a closer look at the showdown that could redefine not just Orlando, but the future of the entire industry. Universal is done playing defense. Their last swing, Epic Universe, a $7 billion mega park and the first entirely new theme park built in the US in over 2 decades. It's not just big, it's bold. Inside, 5 worlds anchor the experience: Super Nintendo World, Ministry of Magic, Dark Universe, Celestial Park, and the Isle of Berk from How to Train Your Dragon. Each one designed not just to impress, but to keep guests coming back across multiple days. At the center is Monsters Unchained, a high-tech thrill ride that's been called one of the Universal's most ambitious creations ever. This isn't just a creative leap, it's a business move. Universal projects the park could bring in an additional $2 billion a year, with a profit margin between 30 to 35%. That's on top of the $8.6 billion in theme park revenue it earned last year, and the $1.8 billion already reported in Q1 of 2025 alone. Theme parks might still represent only 7% of Comcast's total revenue, but they have built a strategic core, especially as the company prepares to spin off Versant, which includes CNBC. With Epic Universe, Universal wants more than just market share. It wants to redefine the destination. Of course, Disney isn't standing still. The company has greenlit its largest US park investment ever, $30 billion across Orlando and California. It's not just about new rides, it's about rewriting what a theme park can be. At Magic Kingdom, the company is building its largest expansion to date, complete with a Cars-themed land and a dark twist with Villains Land. Over at Animal Kingdom, construction is already underway on Tropical Americas, a new area steeped in Mayan culture slated to open in 2027. And Hollywood Studios will become a new land based on Monstropolis. And to give that some context, Pandora, the world of Avatar, which opened in 2018, cost $500 million. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, around $1 billion. These new expansions are set to eclipse them all. And there's a reason Disney is going big. In 2024, its parks divisions pulled in $34 billion, up 5% from the year before. Today, 2/3 of Disney's operating income comes from its parks, not movies or streaming. Behind the scenes, a legal standoff with Florida's governor finally cooled. Disney reached a new agreement allowing it to invest up to $17 billion over the next 10 to 20 years and to expand its hotel footprint from 40,000 to over 53,800 rooms. That's on top of the 29,000 rooms already in operation, more than double Universal's 11,000. Disney's not just trying to stay on top, it's locking down its lead for the long haul. But just as these two titans build upward, the ground beneath them is starting to shift. As of early 2025, airline ticket sales in the US are down nearly 4% year-on-year. Hotel chains like Marriott and Hilton are scaling back expectations. Expedia and Airbnb have both flagged weakening travel demand. So what's the big concern? International tourism. The US is projected to lose $12.5 billion in international travel spending this year, a 22% drop from pre-pandemic levels. If that trend holds, the total shortfall could reach $21 billion. Orlando, with its 6.4 million international visitors a year, is especially vulnerable. These travelers make up just 8 to 9% of visitors, but they spend roughly 8 times more than the average domestic tourist. And there's the issue of tariffs. A lot of park infrastructure, rides, robotics, equipment gets manufactured overseas. New trade restrictions could push construction costs sharply higher, possibly by billions. And when that happens, it's rarely the companies who absorb it. It's the visitors. Disney and Universal have already hiked prices, downsized portions, and tightened packages. If inflation sticks around or worsens, families may decide a theme park vacation just isn't worth it. But here's the twist. Orlando is still booming. Despite the headwinds, Florida saw a tourism increase in early 2025, and much of that momentum came from one source, Epic Universe. Around the park's grand opening, local hotel and vacation home bookings jumped 14%. The surge wasn't isolated. Both Disney and SeaWorld reported stronger numbers in the months that followed. According to Disney, bookings for the upcoming high season are up mid-single digits from last year. Some experts say it's simple math. A new mega park doesn't just bring in fans of that brand, it brings in families, tourists, and vacationers who will visit everything while they are in town. Still, Universal is playing catch-up. While its Orlando parks draws 20 million visitors annually, Disney World attracts 50 million. That gap is real, but Epic's fresh appeal to teens, gamers, and thrill seekers could start to shift the balance. And Universal isn't stopping. It's growing the hotel count to 11,000 rooms, creating the infrastructure for longer stays and higher spend per guest. Orlando isn't just hosting a theme park race, it's turning it into an arms race of full-blown tourism ecosystems. So, who wins? Disney has decades of proof that giant investments in parks pay off, eventually. Universal is betting it can do the same, but faster and with sharper edges. But here's the truth. The success of these expansions may depend less on the parks themselves and more on everything outside the gates. If inflation picks up, if global markets wobble, or if travel sentiment cracks, these billion-dollar dreams could feel very fragile. In a world of castles and dragons, roller coasters and robots, the biggest monster might not be in the park. It might be in the economy. If you found this video insightful, make sure to check out the video Uber, Lawsuits, Lies, and the Rise. In this video, we reveal the untold story of Uber, from its aggressive rise to power and brutal tactics against rivals to the scandals that nearly destroyed it. Click the video to watch now.